So, are there actually foods that can really relieve arthritis pain without the need for medication? This question has probably crossed your mind, especially if you or someone you love wakes up every day with that stiffness in the joints that just doesn't seem to go away. You know that feeling? Hands that can't hold objects properly, knees that complain with every step on the stairs, the difficulty in doing simple tasks that used to be so easy. If you're tired of relying only on medication to relieve that pain, I have good news. Your own kitchen can be a real natural pharmacy. And I'm not talking about expensive supplements or complicated diets. I'm talking about common, accessible, and delicious foods you're probably already familiar with. But you may not realize how powerful they are at reducing inflammation and relieving pain in your joints. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3 most powerful plant-based proteins for those who suffer from arthritis. These are foods that not only nourish your body, but also actively fight inflammation, protect your joints, and help you regain movement and joy in your daily life. No complications, no huge expenses, just simple and natural solutions that really work. Shall we? 1. Lentils. Let's start by talking about lentils. I know it doesn't look like much at first glance. It doesn't have fancy packaging, it's not the hottest topic on social media, and maybe you even walk past it in the supermarket without paying much attention. But believe me, this little legume can be your best friend when it comes to fighting arthritis pain. And best of all, it's cheap, easy to find, and doesn't require any complicated preparation. But why are lentils so special for people with arthritis? Let's figure this out together. First, lentils are rich in protein, something our body needs to rebuild tissues, especially the muscles that support our joints. The difference is that unlike red meat, which can increase inflammation in the body, which is something we don't want, when our joints are already sore, lentils provide protein without making the symptoms worse. In fact, it can even help you feel better. Another hidden treasure in lentils is magnesium. A lot of people don't know this, but magnesium is like the body's natural muscle relaxant. It helps relieve tension around the joints, reduces stiffness, and can even soothe nerve pain. If you've ever had those mornings when it feels like your body just won't loosen up, no matter how much you stretch, well, maybe you're missing magnesium in your diet. Lentils are also rich in potassium, which helps the body get rid of excess sodium. How is that related to arthritis? A lot. Excess sodium, especially from processed foods, causes water retention, swelling, and consequently, more swelling in the joints. If your hands or knees get swollen, this could be the reason. The potassium in lentils helps eliminate this excess salt naturally, reducing swelling. Less swelling means less pain. It's that simple. And we can't forget about fiber. Blood sugar spikes can make inflammation worse. When you eat meals that make your blood sugar spike, your body reacts by releasing inflammatory substances. That means more joint pain, more stiffness, and more discomfort. But fiber helps slow down how your body absorbs sugar, keeping your blood sugar more stable throughout the day. When you eat fiber-rich foods like lentils, you're giving your body more balanced energy and protecting your joints in the process. Lastly, lentils are rich in folate, also known as vitamin B9. Folate isn't talked about much, but it plays an important role in reducing homocysteine in the body. When homocysteine levels get too high, this has been linked to increased inflammation and joint pain. The good news is that lentils are loaded with folate, and eating them regularly can help keep those levels under control. And unlike other beans and legumes, lentils don't need to be soaked overnight. This makes them perfect for quick meals. Just wash them, Put them in a pot with water or broth, bring to a boil, and cook on low heat for about 20 to 30 minutes. Done. If you want to make it even more powerful for arthritis relief, combine lentils with other anti-inflammatory foods. A handful of spinach or kale, a pinch of turmeric, a little black pepper, or even a bit of lemon juice. All these ingredients bring extra benefits to your joints. Remember, small changes really make a difference. You don't have to completely change your diet overnight. Start by adding lentils to your meals a few times a week. It's a low-cost, high-impact step to feel better. 2. Chickpeas. Now let's talk about another amazing food for those dealing with arthritis. Chickpeas. You probably already know this round legume as the main ingredient in hummus, or as that topping that shows up in salads. But chickpeas are much more than just a side dish or an ingredient in spreads. These little legumes are absolutely packed with nutrients, which can help reduce inflammation, relieve joint pain, and support your overall health in a simple and sustainable way. Let's start by understanding what makes chickpeas so effective. Just like lentils, chickpeas are an excellent source of plant-based protein. If you're trying to avoid red meat, whether because of the saturated fat or the inflammation it can cause, chickpeas are an ideal alternative. The protein in chickpeas helps your body repair and maintain muscle mass, which is especially important if you're older or not moving as much due to joint stiffness. The stronger your muscles are, the more support they give to your joints. That means less strain, less pressure, and ultimately less pain. But what really sets chickpeas apart is their richness in polyphenols. Don't be scared by that scientific word. Polyphenols are simply natural compounds that act as antioxidants in your body. They fight the damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that can harm your cells and trigger inflammation. If you have arthritis, it's likely that your body is dealing with oxidative stress, which worsens your symptoms over time. That's where chickpeas come in. Their polyphenols protect your cells, calm inflammation, and give your body a much-needed defense system. It's like giving your joints a little shield every time you eat them. But the benefits don't stop there. Chickpeas are also a good source of vitamin C, which is essential for something many people forget: collagen production. Collagen is the connective tissue that helps your joints move smoothly. It's like a cushion between your bones. Without enough collagen, that cushion wears down and you start to feel stiff and sore. When you get enough vitamin C from foods like chickpeas, your body can keep producing the collagen needed to keep those movements smooth and pain-free. You're not just masking the symptoms. You're actually helping your joints rebuild themselves from the inside out. And yes, just like lentils, chickpeas come loaded with magnesium, one of the most underrated minerals when it comes to joint health. Magnesium helps relax the muscles, calm the nervous system, and strengthen the bones, all of which are very important when you're dealing with arthritis. When your muscles are tense and overloaded, your joints have to carry more weight. Magnesium helps release that tension and brings a natural sense of relaxation to your body. It even helps with sleep, which can be a real challenge for people living with chronic pain. When your body is well rested and your muscles are relaxed, your joints also get some much-needed rest. Of course, we can't talk about chickpeas without mentioning their fiber content. Fiber is essential for balancing blood sugar levels. High blood sugar causes inflammation in the body. It's that simple. And when you eat refined carbohydrates or meals high in sugar, Your body reacts by increasing inflammatory markers, which can worsen arthritis symptoms. Chickpeas, being naturally high in fiber, help slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. This keeps your blood sugar stable throughout the day and helps prevent inflammatory spikes. The more stable your blood sugar is, the less inflammation you'll have and the better your joints will feel. Another advantage: chickpeas are affordable and easy to find. You don't need to visit a health food store or spend a fortune. You can buy it dried in bulk or grab a few cans on your next trip to the supermarket. If you choose the canned version, there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure to rinse it well to remove the excess sodium. If you have a little more time, cooking dried chickpeas at home is easy and can save you even more money in the long run. You're probably wondering, how often should you eat chickpeas? Try to include them in your meals a few times a week to start. The more consistent you are, the more benefits you'll notice over time. Some people even like to eat it every day. And as long as your body responds well, that's perfectly acceptable. Your joints will thank you for the constant flow of nutrients. 3. Tofu. Finally, let's move on to the third member of our powerful plant-based trio. And believe me, this one might surprise you. We're talking about tofu. It's true that tofu is divisive. Some people love it, while others aren't quite sure what to do with it. But if you're dealing with arthritis, or if someone close to you is, tofu can become one of the most powerful foods you can add to your diet. It's not fancy or flashy, but it's packed with exactly the kind of nutrients that help calm inflammation, protect your joints, and support your body in really important ways. So why tofu? First, tofu is made from soybeans, one of the few plant foods that qualify as a complete protein. That means tofu contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissues. Think about that. Your joints, your muscles, your bones, they all depend on protein to stay strong and functional, especially as we get older. When your muscles are supported and healthy, they can carry the weight better, so your joints don't have to work as hard. And when you're dealing with arthritis, every little bit of support counts. Tofu provides that support, but in a gentle and anti-inflammatory way that animal products sometimes just can't match. But the magic of tofu goes far beyond protein. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. Those healthy fats you've probably heard are great for your heart. Well, they're also amazing for joint health. Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce the production of inflammatory substances in the body. That means less joint stiffness, less swelling, and less pain. Now, while most people think they can only get omega-3 from fish, tofu is actually one of the few plant-based sources of this vital nutrient. So, if you're trying to eat more plant-based foods or avoid seafood, tofu is a fantastic way to still get the anti-inflammatory benefits of omega-3 fatty acids naturally. And that's not all. Tofu is rich in calcium, which you already know is essential for keeping your bones strong. But here's something not everyone realizes. If you have arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, it's not just your joints that need attention. Your bones also need care. When your bones are strong, your entire skeletal system is more stable and balanced, which helps take the pressure off your joints. Tofu provides a reliable source of calcium without dairy, perfect if you're lactose intolerant or trying to cut down on dairy because of the inflammation it can sometimes cause. Now, this is where tofu really starts to shine. Many brands of tofu are fortified with vitamin D, which works together with calcium to strengthen bones and improve absorption. Vitamin D isn't just about bone health. It also plays a role in immune function and in regulating inflammation. Many people, especially older adults, have low vitamin D levels without even realizing it. This deficiency can worsen arthritis symptoms. Therefore, getting a little more from your tofu is a smart and simple step that you can feel good about taking. But we're not done yet. There's another group of nutrients in tofu that deserves attention: isoflavones. These are natural plant compounds found in soybeans that act a little like estrogen in the body. And no, that doesn't mean they're going to mess up your hormones. In fact, research shows that isoflavones can actually help reduce inflammation, improve joint flexibility, and even lower pain levels in people with arthritis. Some studies have looked at people who eat soy regularly and found that they tend to report better joint function and less stiffness, especially in cases of rheumatoid arthritis. It's not a miracle cure, but it's one more way that tofu can support your body's natural healing process. And the best part? Tofu is affordable and easy to find. You don't need to shop at a specialty store or spend a lot of money. Most supermarkets sell a few different types of tofu, from silken to extra firm. And once you get the hang of using it, it becomes a regular part of your weekly meals. How often should you eat it? Well, I should say that if you feel comfortable with soy and you're not allergic to it, try including it in your diet a few times a week to start. Combine it with other anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, leafy greens, or whole grains such as brown rice and quinoa. As you can see, we don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets to get relief from arthritis. Try adding them to your meals this week and see how your joints feel. Small changes can make a big difference. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.